forgot to move the mic. What's up? Good evening. Happy Monday to yins. Dark Abyss, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well. Just gonna have a nice, easy going time tonight. Trying to stave off this, like, it's not really fatigue. It's like, I don't know. I haven't been getting enough good sleep, I guess. I went to bed super early last night, and still just can't seem to sleep well enough. So, doing well. That's good to hear, man. Glad to hear that. Gonna take it easy tonight. So my potion situation is looking pretty good. How am I doing? I'm doing well. I think I had a pretty easy weekend. My mother-in-law brought her their new dog over. They got a German Shepherd puppy. Super cute. Huge ball of fluff. Very sweet dog. So that was fun. Kids loved that. I thought that was pretty relaxing. So, CK, what's up, dude? You working? Good to see you. Yeah, other than that, it was pretty uneventful weekend. Which, when you're a parent of 3, is pretty much what you hope for, anyway. Gliz, what's up, dude? Good to see you too. So I'll give you guys the rundown on my potion situation. So the plan is that I'm going to, assuming I can stave off this cold that I think I caught from my daughter, I'm going to start Abyss tomorrow. And we'll probably split it up over probably 3 or 4 evenings, depending on A, how long it takes, and B, how much I fail at it. So in terms of potions, I have about 71 revives. I'm sorry, in terms of potions. In terms of revives, I have about 71 saved up. The bulk of those are from the champion correction or compensation that we got like 2.5 weeks ago. So I saved that. I didn't claim it so that it wouldn't go to my stash and then expire. So we'll claim those. We got this Marvel Insider stuff as well, and I've been saving, revives as they come up in here. In terms of potions, I have probably close to 300 total at level 3 or up. So we've got a bunch sitting in here. I've been farming, over the weekend. I did a bunch of runs. I did a bunch of runs today. So we are looking pretty good so far. I really have no frame of reference for how many revives or potions this is going to take. So the plan is we're going to farm tonight, and then I'll spend tomorrow probably trying to get like one good run on Thing with Aegon. Try and build him up, take him all the way to the end of the enrage counters, and then we'll quit out, bank that combo, and then I'll just let it sit until the run begins proper in the evening. That should get me the true accuracy. Which is super important for Abyss with Aegon, so I don't have to worry about that stupid evade, Labyrinth evade, or the Labyrinth evade, the Abyss evade. So am I gonna take on me? Yes. The Dark Abyss. Change your name to Dark Abyss of Legends. All right, so we'll try out. Well, not try out. We'll use a few different teams tonight, just for the sake of I don't want to be bored doing the same team over and over again. This is probably my fastest team. Where is Emma? Emma, and then Professor X, I think. This isn't Domino. What does Domino give? I forget. Domino's just power gain, right? 5% power gain. Yeah, that's not a lot. Where's Professor X? Professor X lets Colossus start with a nice permanent armor up, so you get a nice damage boost right away. So what's up with you guys? How was your weekends? I need to go to here. There we go. Tempting. Oh man. As you can see, the Omega that I waited and waited for, he's stuck at rank 3 because I have absolutely no mutant T4 CC left. I used it all on Storm P90X. So yeah, I think most of the runs in terms of Abyss that I've seen, they seem to be taking around 7 to 8 hours. And that's with varying degrees of skills. I really don't have any like marker for my level compared to other people's. Because Abyss doesn't really seem to be about skill as much as just, you know, endurance, sucking it up, and getting through the fights. You know. I would love to get through it without using any units, but I am under no illusion that is likely to happen. I'm going in expecting to have to spend units. I have way more than enough. So your Omega's sitting at rank 4, yeah. And I haven't yet made a decision on what I'm going to do about awakening him. I'm going to awaken him, and I have enough Sig Stones to take him up to 200 immediately. I think any decision on that will be held off until after I finish Abyss, because I'm not going to run Suicides for Abyss, or as Rich the Man calls them, Ouchie Masteries, which I like much better. And although you can run Omega Red without Ouchie Masteries, he goes from good to, you know, God tier with them. So I think I'm trying to like develop a like an all Ouchie Mastery team in my head. So like Omega's in there. You really need Sabretooth to make Omega even better too. And maybe like Clairvoyant. She's very friendly. Coop, what's up, dude? Yeah, man, we're getting set. I think we're gonna start tomorrow. If you've got some time, Coop, tomorrow, you are welcome to hop on call and keep me company. It's going to be pretty lonely otherwise. I don't know if I want to R5 Domino or Mega. I would say the answer to that probably depends on if you're running Ouchie Masteries. The more times I say that, the more I like saying it. Go look at the Summoner Showdown leaderboard. Uh-oh. You didn't. Alright, as soon as this Juggernaut fight's over, I'll go look. You have piqued my interest, good sir. I just looked at it maybe half an hour ago, and Legacy was still... he still had the top spot. There was somebody... Was there somebody in your stream last night who said that they beat his time? I don't know if it just didn't update or what. Oh, that was a terrible mistake. Speaking of mistakes, I don't know if they've changed the some of the stuff in Realm, but I feel like I've been farming a lot of Realm of Legends the past couple days, and I feel like every time I take a combo, I'm getting a stun proc. And I really don't think it used to be like that, and that just could be... Maybe I just didn't notice it, but... Alright. Coop, you have piqued my interest. Let's go look at this Summoner Showdown leaderboard real fast. Oh. Oh, wow. Dude, look at you. Number 8? Congrats, dude. That's awesome. That's awesome. Did you get that on your stream last night? I tuned in for a little bit. I don't think I said hi because I was in bed. That's awesome, man. Congratulations. That's quite an achievement. I think only like maybe a couple thousand even finish the fight. So that's pretty good. That guy who was in your stream who said he beat Lagacy's time, I don't see him on here. So off stream I had no idea it was okay. Yeah, I watched the person who I looked him up. What was his name? It was like Inhuman God or something was his name, and he did it in like 4 minutes flat with Ghost. So that's awesome, man. Ace Fusion and Pepe came into my stream and said they beat Lags. Oh, come on, Cable. There you go. That's cool. Yeah, man, that's awesome. I tried maybe the first week. I tried. I probably could have not done it. I probably could have at least finished the fight if I had tried this week. But I really didn't want to rework my masteries. You know, I have the champ already ranked up, so it was like the best opportunity. But I just didn't really want to do it. But congrats, man. That's awesome. Did I think Pepe was number 1. Did they say I don't know Pepe, so did he or she say what champ they're gonna pick for the 6-star? I had said before that if I got a choice of, I think they said it was any playable 6-star is up for grabs, and I gotta tell you, I would pick Weapon X because it would be pretty much the only 6-star that I would have otherwise no chance at getting. Any of the other ones I would probably get eventually. But Weapon X, the only way to get a 6-star would be either have them already or get them this way. So that's what I would have picked. Pep did not say. Okay. Oh, look, see? Stunned right there. 4 Colossus. The recoil is what I hate. Yeah, if they took recoil off of the S-word masteries, I would use them 100% of the time. You know what? I'm really glad. I don't know Pepe. I'm really glad that overall the winners from all 3 weeks have been people that I've basically never heard of, or are like, not very popular streamers, at least to me anyway. It's, I like seeing like, fresh faces, fresh names out there. So Spidey, what's up, man? Abyss time. Yeah, dude, we're prepping tonight. The goal is to start the run tomorrow, so tune in for that one. We'll see how it goes. We'll do it over, like I was saying, 3 to 4 nights probably. Because I can't sit down. There's just no chance that I'm going to be able to play ever for 7 hours straight uninterrupted. Not with a wife and 3 kids. So. I wish I had another hour to do it. I got my best time the last 6 minutes of the event. Oh my god. Went right in there because I was reading chat. I wish I had another... Oh, you just said that. Pepe did not say. Magneto over Weapon X after his buff. It's not about who's the better champ for me. It's about getting a champ that I would never be able to obtain otherwise. Which is Weapon X. Pepe's in Kenobi. He has quite a following. Okay. I've seen the name a few times, but I guess I just haven't made the rounds on YouTube enough to catch him. Storm. Come on. Crit. Grim, what's up, man? Man Falcon, did I say hi to you already? If not, what's up? Howdy, partner. It's the most American greeting I could think of. Dark Abyss of Legends. Nice, dude. You changed it. Double P, what's happening, man? So happy you're prepping for Abyss. I've been lazy and it's great you were going to run it for me. You can live vicariously through me. For a few hours anyway. I'd be down to call for your Abyss run. I know you would, dude. I know you would. We'll see what happens. I ain't saying no. I'm way behind. Like, pretty much everybody else in my alliance has done it. And I actually considered just doing it off stream because I think it'll be far less stressful than doing it in front of everybody. But then I kind of said to myself, like, you know, why am I doing this if not to stream? Why am I streaming if I'm not going to stream? So. Plus, as I've said, I think multiple times, if I'm playing by myself, I'm definitely going to rage. But if I'm playing in front of everybody, I will absolutely be able to keep my cool. So, that's a plus. Yeah, it'll probably be around the same time. Like, you know, I'll try and get an early start. It really depends on how cooperative the kids are at bedtime. So like 8 or 8:30, around that time, and I'll probably play for till I hit a good stopping point, like, you know, probably 2 to 3 hours or so, or maybe later, depending on if we're in the middle of a fight. Yeah, we can have some folks on call. That would be fun. I prefer, when I farm potions, I prefer picking teams that can do the entire run, because I get so bored just doing Winter Soldier on repeat. I was doing that the other day with like an Archangel team, because you can't really take Archangel any further than him. And it was fast, but like without a restart quest button when you go to quit out, it's just too slow going through the menus every time. So I would prefer just to do, you know, all the fights in a row and then back out and restart. Nice win for the Steelers. Yeah, dude. They certainly have a talent year in and year out for being completely unable to put teams away. Like, you know, Denver lost their quarterback, their best wide receiver tore his ACL, and they were still hanging around, you know, in position to potentially win the game in the last 2 minutes. You know, just the game should not have been that close. But a win is a win, and they've got plenty of room to get better, and it's only week 2, so by no means am I going to panic or anything. I'm just enjoying having an actual NFL caliber quarterback playing for us again after last year. Maybe we can get some healing here if Scarlet Witch doesn't decide to just poison us. Oh, and a heal block. Nice. Speaking of Scarlet Witch, dude, the hype levels on the WandaVision trailer today, I am pumped for it. I had kind of built up like a, kind of like what I suspected might be the plot to it, given given what little we knew about it before, and the fact that she is going to be in the Doctor Strange 2 movie. But the big ol' House of M Easter egg with the wine bottle in the trailer pretty much like confirmed it for me. That she is basically going to have like a psychotic break trying to bring Vision back to life. And she's going to create this like little pocket dimension. And she's going to lose control of it. And yeah, so who's going to sympathize the loss of your units if you don't stream? Well, as I was saying before, I have a pretty healthy stash built up. So the unit loss should be minimal. I don't, I'm under no illusions that I'm going to get through it without spending units. If I did, that would be pretty awesome, because I did make it through the entirety of Labyrinth without spending a single unit on items. But Abyss is, you know, designed a little bit differently. And also, to be fair with Labyrinth, I did it way after, 3 years after it came out, so, you know, my champions were a little bit OP for what it was designed for. Yeah, so I think at the end of the WandaVision show, she's basically going to like lose control of the alternate reality, and it's either going to like bleed into reality. So there's been rumors that they could actually bring like Quicksilver and Vision back to life in the MCU at large this way, because they have said like these TV shows are going to be required viewing for the movies. Like things that happen in the shows are going to affect the movies. So bringing Vision back could absolutely be one of those. Bringing Quicksilver back, I think Aaron Taylor Johnson already confirmed, or somebody confirmed, that he makes a cameo at least. So you never know. Yeah, but and they could also open the doors to mutants in there in WandaVision 2, because in House of M, if you're familiar with it, it's revealed that Scarlet Witch is Magneto's daughter. Quicksilver too. So they could kind of go that route. It'd be cool. If it's like 7 p.m. Eastern, Spidey, that could probably work. Who's going to sympathize? Oh, I already read that. Very nice win for the Steelers. We're on a roll. You, a Steelers fan. What's up, Swagger? How you doing, man? Only Steelers fans allowed in here, dude. I want Doctor Strange to show up at the end of WandaVision to bridge them. Yeah, that's what I think it's going to happen. I think that the Doctor Strange movie is going to be basically him trying to fix her mess. And like he's gonna go. I think he might already be trapped in like you know, the nightmare realm. Because when in Spider-Man Homecoming, or Far From Home rather, when Nick Fury said that he's unavailable, I think he's already like, you know, doing stuff. So yeah, she'll be in there. You know, she'll break everything. He'll have to try and fix it. I think Nightmare will probably be the big bad in Doctor Strange. Although, outside chance, maybe it's Mephisto. You never know. That would be cool. Brian Perkins, what's up, man? Good to see you. It would be cool to see the whole Marvel universe show up in like the comics. Yeah, I mean they have. It feels like they're doing something a bit different with this show. It definitely has like the Marvel flavor to it. I mean it's kind of hard to tell, I guess, from a 3-minute trailer, but you never know. Supersonic, what's up, dude? Magneto's already in the MCU. He is? Are you sure about that? Coop, dude, thank you for hanging out, man. Catch you later. Bone Man, what's up, man? But was Quicksilver's Magneto's son in the comics? Yeah. Because, yeah. So in House of M, which I haven't looked at in quite some time. I think the deal is that Wanda and Vision have kids, but not really. Like her kids are like the product of demons or something, and then that's when she goes crazy trying to bring them back to life. So they can kind of adapt that similarly. I think that Vision and Wanda will have kids in this show, but I don't think that they'll be real. They'll just be figments of her imagination or whatever. So I better go then, Saints fan. You know what? We'll keep you around, Grim. Black and gold is black and gold, right? They already confirmed that in Days of Future Past Apocalypse. I don't know how that's possible because those movies were made by Fox and don't really have anything to do with the MCU, Spidey. Congrats on Omega Red. Did he meet your expectations? Not yet, because I was only able to take him up to rank 3 because I am out of mutant T4CC and no rank up gems available to me. And I know that if I start spinning crystals, they're going to give me everything but mutants, so he's going to have to wait for a little bit. I used all of my mutant T4CC on Storm, which I don't regret because she's super fun to use. But Omega will have to wait. Wait. I can't even speak. Is the stream down for everyone else? Hope not. I think it's just you, dude. I think this Colossus team is probably my fastest team. Maybe the Nick Fury team might be a little faster, but I lose a lot of time with Nick Fury against Vision. Come on, one crit, one big crit. Nope. Boom, there we go. Yeah, I think Double P, I think you're right. They're gonna redo the X-Men. Can I steal the audience's attention for one moment? I don't know, can you? I liked most of the X-Men movies, Swagger. I liked, I think Days of Future Past is far and away the best one, if we're not counting Logan. Logan is probably my favorite, but it's not really an X-Men movie. Days of Future Past is the best one. The original trilogy it's okay. Apocalypse was eh. And then I still haven't seen Dark Phoenix, but from what everything that I've heard, it's pretty terrible. So. Oh my god. Block break there. It's all good. Hell from Beyond, what's up, man? Isn't it fast to farm with Aegon? Yeah, no. I feel like I get a faster clear with other champs. The first couple fights with Aegon are super slow because you haven't ramped him up yet. But like a champ like Colossus doesn't take a long time to ramp up at all. A couple special 2s and you're there. Nick Fury, all you have to do is kill off his first phase and he's good to go. I also like to farm with Guillotine 2099, although she's probably about the same speed as Aegon. I would love to farm with Ghost, but in my experience, the AI in Realm of Legends is far, far too passive to use Ghost. But he asked whether or not... Yeah, I meant in the comics, Spidey. In the comics... Magneto's the father, right? They may or may not do that in you know what, I think they've already talked about like Wanda and Quicksilver's parents in the MCU. They died in that building in whenever the missile blew up or whatever. So I don't think they'll go that route here. Same spot. That's why I can't take my Corvus beyond R3. Yeah, yeah. The T4 class catalyst situation, man. I wish they were at least like transparent about the fact that I'm not a tinfoil hat guy, right? But I 100% believe that the drop rates for catalysts are affected dynamically based on your inventory. They know what you have, they know what you're low on, and that's what they don't give you. There's plenty of evidence to support that, and maybe it's anecdotal evidence, but Dark Phoenix isn't terrible. It's not worse than the Justice League. Well, I mean, if we're comparing, I mean, even like the really bad MCU movies like the Hulk. Okay, maybe not the Hulk. The Hulk is legit a terrible movie. But even like the so-so Marvel movies like Thor: The Dark World are better than most of the DC movies, in my opinion. You like Civil War? Yeah, Civil War. Trying to think. I think my favorite one is probably Endgame, but until the Infinity movies came out, Civil War is my favorite. Just because I like Iron Man so much. I was Team Iron Man. Unpopular opinion, but Batman v Superman wasn't terrible. The only DC movie I've hated so far is Justice League. Batman vs. Superman, I don't know. I did not like it really at all. I mean, Batman killed like 50 people in that movie. Easy. And then the fact that it came down to like their mother's names were the same was ridiculous to me. And I like when at the very end when they throw that like spear away and it goes down to, in a puddle somewhere. A puddle that's like 50 feet deep, by the way. And then like literally 10 seconds later, they're like, wow, we really do need that spear right now. Opening a 5-star in just a minute. All right, man. Good luck, dude. How did I get Professor X? I spun 1 crystal last week when they came out. And I got lucky. I don't buy crystals, so I know that is surprising. I'll probably do 1 for Apocalypse as well. And that's about it. Crystals are a huge waste of units. And I don't do them for that reason, so. But for some champs, I make an exception and I will spin 1 out. So. I would really like to get an Apocalypse, though. Because he makes so many champs so much better. Thor: The Dark World was good, just super forgettable. I mean, it's good because I liked it because I'm a fan of all the movies, right? And it's, other than The Incredible Hulk, which is legit an absolutely terrible movie, and the only MCU movie that I will actively refuse to watch ever again. It was so bad. I'll watch any of the other movies at any time. But my point earlier was that, a movie like Thor 2 was pretty much panned by critics, and I would take it over, pretty much any DC movie. Did I hear the rumors that Warner Brothers re-signed Cavill? Really? I did not hear that. That's pretty cool. I mean, he's already built for The Witcher, so. Wonder Woman is a fantastic movie. So good. The best DC movie, I think, is Wonder Woman. Colossus hardly ever crits, does he? Yeah, that's kind of the trade-off. His crit damage is bonkers high, but it's difficult to get him to crit in the first place. So it's a bit of a trade-off, for sure. We getting a raid. Katie, what's up, girl? How far did you and Fark make it? In Sector 7. Snicker, snicker, snicker. Did you, how many nodes did you read? Is really what I want to know. That's the burning question on my mind. So okay, I'll tell you this. We were I was laying in bed waiting for my my two older kids to get ready to go to sleep, and my son finished first, right? And I had I got the notification up, and I tapped it, and he was laying next to me, and we were watching the intro, and and then all of a sudden he just sits there and he's like, "Unstoppable punch in the face." Like, how do you know that? Oh, speaking of unstoppable punches in the face. Katie Carey is what I would say. Katie carrying somebody in incursions seems like an unfamiliar territory, Fark, so... Looked like you guys are having a lot of fun, though, so good. I'm glad that she finally acquiesced to your demand for playing. I've been asking for some yinscursions. Every so often I'll remind Katie that I want to do it. But she says, no, Prof. Prof is the only incursions partner I'm allowed to have. That's what she says. Legit. She doesn't really say that. Brian got a 5-star Dormammu. It could be worse. Stop fighting Jugs. I'm having PTSD from it. Well, Katie, I gotta tell you, we may if things go well, we may be fighting Abyss Iron Man tomorrow. So you missed the last one where I couldn't figure out why Starkey was gaining so much power. I did miss that one. What was the reason? Shazam is my favorite DC movie. I have not seen Shazam yet. I've heard good things, and the stuff that The Rock has been putting out about Black Adam looks really cool too, so. Woogie, what's up, man? Let me think. Did either of you guys say how far you got? I think I might have missed it. Well, welcome everybody from Candyland. Appreciate you coming over. Appreciate the raid, of course, Katie. Just doing a nice, easy-going stream tonight, because the next 3 or 4 are going to be rough. Rough like your mother, Trebek. You know it's bad when Katie has to carry you in incursions. Ouch! Ooh, supersonic, just not wasting any time there. We were talking about MCU stuff earlier. Did everybody see? So they announced that they cast Kang for Ant-Man 3. If you guys follow Boss Logic, who is a very talented digital artist, he did a mock-up on Twitter of the actor, and I can't remember the actor's name. Stunned again! I'm telling you, every time I take a combo, it's a stun. Anyways, Boss Logic on Twitter, if you don't follow him, he maybe this week or last week, he did a mock-up of the actor as Kang. It looks A+, folks. If the real if the real way that they have him set up looks half as good at that, we're in for a treat. Don't you keep the health potions if you just fight Winter Soldier? Yes. However, I get extremely bored just fighting Winter Soldier. So I much prefer to use teams that can get me through the entirety. So at least I have some variety. Yeah. So I think this is my second run with Colossus, so we might switch it up for the next run just to, again, potion farming is about as boring as it gets. So, stop face blocking? No, and you can't make me. You're not my mom. I will do what I want. Face block if I want to. I need to put that face block logo as like a hotkey on my stream somehow. Did you do that already? I don't know if you stole that logo from me or not. I didn't like Shazam, felt kind of boring. Fair. Wasn't the guy who played Shazam, he was the original, he was in Thor 1, wasn't he? He was, the sword guy. It starts with an F. Flandrel? I don't remember his name. The French-looking sword guy. That's what his name is. French-looking sword guy. Thinking about posting my official announcement of Benign going straight free to play, unless it's from donations. I'm mostly free to play. An offer has to be extremely tempting and full of guaranteed value in order for me to jump on it. Like I pretty much won't buy anything with crystals in it, because I basically assume when I buy something I'm gonna get, will I be happy with the lowest possible rewards out of this? And usually the answer is no, so I just pass. I was gonna buy the Scarlet Witch crystals, but I didn't really. I would have preferred them offer more crystals and not any units, so I passed on those as well. Trying to remember the last time I actually spent money. It might have been on one of those, every once in a while they'll come out with those offers where it's like, you get like an Awakening Gem, and then like, or no, it's one of those crystals with either a chance at an Awakening Gem or like 80 Sig Stones of one class. That is some good value, and they've gotten cheaper every time. I think last time they did it was only like 30 bucks. But now, Sig Stones are kind of becoming more plenty, so. Mad Titan, what's up, dude? Dude, I forgot to message you today. I had some downtime in between meetings, and I completely forgot to talk to you, so. I will get to you at some point. I have the memory of a goldfish. What was I saying? I have the memory of a goldfish. What was I saying? You were busy today? Well, that's good. I don't feel so bad anymore. The Rock is playing Black Adam. Yes, it looks awesome. He was an excellent choice. And he seems to be getting seriously into the role. Speaking of The Rock, did you guys see what he did to his poor front gate this week? So if you don't, I don't follow him or anything on Instagram because I don't use Instagram, but it was on the Today Show. So apparently he had a power outage at his place of residence, and it messed with his front gate, which is like electronic or whatever. And he called the company or whatever, and they're like, well, we can't be out there for another 45 minutes or an hour. And he's like, well, I've got to get to set. They're waiting for me on set. I have to go. So the dude straight up rolls out into his driveway and rips the gate off of the brick wall and just tosses it aside. Ridiculous. So he can go to work. That dude is a legend. I love that his daughter still doesn't believe that he's the voice of Maui. Oh, so funny. I don't want to give this company any more of my own money. Oop. Read message. Get hit. Someone donates to emailing me. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I mean, I'm inclined, you know, to let the people who spend a lot, I am perfectly fine with them, you know, paying to allow the rest of us to enjoy the game. Because as long as those people exist, the game will continue to go. And as soon as the people stop spending, then the game will go away. Which will be a sad day. But most mobile games don't even enjoy a fraction of the success that this game has, so... Dude, these power drains are killing me. Every time I get close to a Special 2, she just drains my power. Gotta do this the old-fashioned way here. Did I get a single Special 2 off that fight? I don't think I did. Am I the only one that finds Arena boring without suicides? Arena's boring, period. I do as little of it as possible. "21 people watching, huh? I think that's a new high for me, so thank you, everybody, for hanging out. I appreciate it. I think everybody saw Abyss in the title and came running, only to be disappointed that this is Realm of Legends. But for everybody here who didn't hear or who doesn't follow me on the Twitters, the Abyss run, if all goes according to plan, will start tomorrow night. And when I say all goes according to plan, two things need to happen. One, I need to not catch a cold from my daughter, which I feel like I might have done today. Rip. And the other thing that needs to happen is that I actually need to be able to successfully get one solid run of Thing with Aegon in order to bank a combo. A feat that I, as of yet, have been unable to do. I keep getting screwed by an evade, or I go into hit into his block and he lets me intercept him. So it's been a bit of a mess. You can regen, Wolvie. It's just a matter of time, dude. The Emma Frost synergy on this particular fight makes it much faster, because the further you build up your armors, the faster your power is going to gain, which allows you to continually cycle more Special 2s and build up your armor even further. So eventually you'll just kill him with like a massive crit. Those 16k crit mediums? Yes, please. There we go, 51 armors. No crits. Alright. Keep going. Cooperate. 25k medium. Ready? Come on, here we go. Got him. Arena is a long slog. Slag, what's up, dude? 21 is a lucky number. Time for calves. I saw health pool farming. Yeah. Oh, health potion farming. Yeah. I always intercept at the wrong times. Hope I'm not the only one. Against Aspect of War, I can't. Against Mighty Chargerado, I'm a god. Yeah, I feel like, you know, they would probably claim otherwise, but I really feel like they have, you know, they continuously tweak the AI in order to counter different play styles that people have. Like, using Quake these days is not as easy as it was when people first realized how to use her. Like, they'll have the AI mix up their combos a little bit. It's the same way with Ghost. Like, they'll have champs sit back and literally wait out the phase timer, and they will attack only the instant the timer expires. So I think like intercepting is the same way. Like, you used to be able to backdraft pretty much permanently, and then they removed backdrafting from blocks, which ruined that. And now, you know, sometimes unless you do the light attack backdraft, eventually you're going to get screwed by it. So, have a Kabam announced the next champion rework, not the slight buffs, the overhaul. No. I think it's Gambit and Falcon, right, or next? Or is it Gambit, Falcon, and Punisher? Are they all coming out at the same time? I don't even know. I'm really nervous about the Punisher buff. Because, you know, his damage, of course, is terrible, right? But his special attacks, when he's, you know, noded up in a quest, his special attacks are very irritating because you can't avoid them, and you take a ton of block damage. So giving him a bump in stats and making those specials hit potentially even harder than they do on your block really worries me. So, and I don't think that they will reanimate him for a simple buff. So Punisher's next month, Falcon, Gambit. Okay. Falcon and Gambit are upgrades. Like, I have a Punisher 2099, so, you know, I'm kind of two minds. Like, I have him as a 6-star. I think he might even be duped as a 6-star. I don't remember. He was one of my first 3 6-stars. So, you know, on one hand, if he turns out to be pretty good, oops, that would be awesome. But not when I'm going to be playing against him. Punisher has his mechanic that prevents other champions from getting to their special 3 is actually really cool. The problem is that it's next to impossible to keep full uptime of it because you have to constantly charge your battery. And I think the power lock from on the special 3, first it requires the dupe, right? And I think the power lock requires a significant chunk of your battery. And I don't think you can charge it fast enough to keep that power lock permanent. So, see you later, Hulk. Agent X, what's good, man? Good to see you, dude. That's why I only take Mags or Sorcerer Supreme against Punisher. Yeah, pretty much. Remember when Flow was the meta and Punisher? Yes, Kinetic Reactor Mini. Yeah, it was him or Cable. Once they fixed Cable, right? Cable went on that node just as well. Same with Bishop. Bishop sucks on that node too. I have 2 Cosmic T5CC. My Venom will go into R3. Dude, that is a solid rank 3 choice. And Undupe too, absolutely. I would absolutely do that. if that was my cosmic choice, I would definitely do that. Good call, dude. All right, let's get some Nick action here. We'll switch it up a little bit. I want Kamala, and then I want some bleed damage. So I need the Hawkeye and Black Panther. So this energy gives me 25% more bleed damage. And then I'll use Captain Marvel for Vision, because Nick Fury takes forever to beat Vision. So hey, he's duped, which is even better. Oh, that's great, man. Oh, I can't wait to see some R3 Venom. Q, what's up, dude? Good to see you. My nose is like super itchy. Have you noticed that Red Mags has Mysterio Doom AI? Yes. Yeah, I think we were talking about that the other night, how he just throws random heavies out of nowhere, just like you're saying, Mysterio and Doom. I feel like a lot of champs do that now. So takes forever. Look at this, 35 hits. So when I play Nick in Realm of Legends, I will build up the tactical charges to get unblockable, and then you can basically just go ham. But it takes more than two. Normally it'll take 2 special ones to build him up completely. But against the Avengers, you start out with like 12 tactical charges. So you need like 3 special ones to get to unblockable. But seriously, like, look at this bleed damage, folks. It's ticking for almost 4K, which is 8,000 damage a second. Yeah, that's right. You can use Aegon for a run. He can do it pretty fast. Yeah, I said earlier, like, the first fight or two with Aegon is so, like, long and boring. He still takes approximately 100 hits once he's ramped up to defeat Realm of Legends opponents, which is about the same that Guillotine takes. So Mysterio's the worst, though. It's like the only attack he does is, yeah. Mysterio's awful, like, on nodes where you need him to throw a special attack for whatever reason, but instead he just throws heavies all the time, and then you just get backed up into the corner. Because if you don't back up, the heavy will, like, snap to you. J-Rock, what's up, man? J-Rock, were you streaming yesterday or today? Because I got, like, notifications that you were online, but when I checked, it didn't really seem like you were. Unless you were just on Twitch, which is, in hindsight, seems completely possible. Yes, Mysterio's heavies do hit hard. And if you don't have a poison immune, you're in trouble. Go. Want them less than 100 hits. Is kind of my measuring stick. Start out with 6 against Avengers. Yeah, doubled. Yeah, right. I wish the tactical charges carried over. Oh, dude, that would be so awesome. Way OP, though. I streamed to Twitch on Saturday. I've been playing Fall Guys. Okay, that's probably what it was then. J-Rock, I don't want to make you jealous or anything, but get ready for some Rank 2 Captain Marvel gameplay on this path. I say this path. There's only one path. Stan, what's up, man? Good to see you. Thanks for joining. I'm ready for Realm of Legends Part 2. There was talk that they were going to add like another chapter to it, because they added like the champion requirements to it, but there are actually no requirements. It's just like any star rating champ. So there was a thought that they would add like another chapter with like the same opponents, but like you were limited to 3 stars. And maybe like they had their special 3 enabled, but they've come out with so much content in the last 3-4 months. I'm sure that got put on the back burner, if it's even coming. So J-Rock, when are you doing your second path in the Abyss? I feel like getting the first path done is like a huge hurdle. I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna feel when I'm all done with it. It probably, to be completely honest, I feel like it's going to totally depend on the rewards, whether am interested in doing another path, like now or ever. Cool. LQ, what's up, man? I got a Human Torch for my 6-star Nexus. Oh, that's awesome. That is a great pull. Which AOL path are you doing? The first one. I haven't done anything yet, so just doing the easy path. Not tonight, obviously. Tomorrow. Yeah, like from a reward standpoint, they're, you know, despite my best efforts, I'm really sitting at like a 1 in 3 chance of getting something useful. I really wish I could have pulled like a worthy champ from other classes, but so the plan is to hope for Mystic and Cosmic. Or, I'm sorry, Cosmic and Skill. If I get a Cosmic, T5CC, Captain Marvel will be going to R3. Even though I have a 6-star Corvus, I will rank up Captain Marvel first because I have a rank 5 Corvus already, and I don't have any other Captain Marvel, so got to stick with the variety there. And if I get skill, I have a really tough choice because I have both a 6-star Nick Fury and a 6-star Stealth Suit Spider-Man. Neither of them are awakened, so I think if I had to choose, I would rank up Stealthy unduped. I would prefer not to, but Thinking I would probably finish Act 6 exploration before I bother. Yeah. That's probably what I will end up doing too, I imagine. I've thought numerous times about going back into Act 6 and clearing stuff, but it's like even after like some of the changes that they made, just it's not so much the health and attack pools that bothered me. It was the extremely niche counters required, and you need to have the health pools and attack values help lessen the need for R5 champs. Like, nowadays, now I think if you had the right champ at R4, you could do it pretty easily. But like some of these mini bosses and stuff, like the Vision Arcus with what is it? There's a Vision Arcus with the Energy Adoption Lightning. So it's basically like you need to have one of like 4 or 5 characters out of 170, or you might as well just not do it because you're going to be spending so much. It's just fights like that are really irritating. The Venom the Duck with Spectre and Gimme is a terrible fight. So I think they're addressing some of those problem fights in the next update, whenever that is. So we'll see. It's like, I feel like Act 6, even now, is still mostly reliant on having the right champs rather than actually like being good and skillfully playing. So I don't know if any of you guys tried the Act 7 beta, because I didn't have time to get in there at all. So I don't know if they've made changes for the better as far as that goes. Yeah, Captain Marvel at R3, dude. That would be like the mega reward, because the indestructible is absolutely nice to have, but it is by no means a requirement for playing her. So I think in an ideal situation, I would get a Cosmic T5CC and either a Cosmic or Skill Awakening Gem. That would be cool. Likelihood of both of those things happening? Slim to none. MSD, what's happening, dude? Beta was super fun. Gave it an 8 out of 10. Cool, man. Yeah, I haven't seen much like discussion around it, so those were way more rewarding. That's good. I'm glad that they have listened to feedback from the players, so that's cool. If you take more than one combo in any fight, you're dead. Yeah. I mean, I guess I'm kind of like torn on that. Like half of me is fine with the need to play well enough where you can't, be taking, 5-10 hits. It's just like the niche counters is what I had the most problem with. Oh, are you kidding me? Got tagged by that. Oh, and I lost my unblockable too. What a scrub move. Almost dead. Act 6 definitely Act 6.2.5 is the worst content created. Facts, dude. That Mordo boss, the worst boss in the game, not even close. Maybe the Abyss Collector is worse. But the Mordo and 625, just terrible. That stupid ass strength and numbers node. No, it is no coincidence that that node is nowhere else in the game because they just know how awful it is. MSD, are you going to be streaming at all, or is school kind of taken over for the time being now? Just thinking now, I haven't seen you on in quite some time. I'm guessing that's probably why. Strength and numbers node is terrible. Void sold him. I'm not sure if Void was my counter as well. I'm not sure that I ever got a solo with him with Void. I know that of all the units that I spent in Act 6.2 as a chapter as a whole, like 95% of those units were spent on both the champion and the Mordo bosses. Alright, well I gained all my health back there, so that's good. Ghost with Hood was my counter. Solid counter as well. I don't mind the fact that you could die if you directly take a combo or two, but if you can't get through a fight without getting hit yeah, I'm kind of in agreement there. Like, making a mistake is fine, and if you legit make a mistake, then you deserve to pay for it. But going into the fight with a substandard counter because, luck hasn't given you the one specific champion that you need for a fight, that's the problem that I had with most of Act 6. Champion was my favorite fight in the game, yeah. It was fun. Frustrating, but fun. Working on uncollected EQ. Cool, dude. Watching the stream because it's cool. Thanks, Brian. Appreciate that. I, too, am a neat guy. Anybody get that reference? If my wife were here, she would get that reference. I, too, am a neat guy. Nobody? Nobody knows? I'm disappointed in Yins. Trying not to activate the passive bleeds because Despair is keeping his healing at bay. But I need to keep them at like 5 or 6. Slowly but surely. I 100% him pre-nerf. Yeah, I did as well. I only did it pre-nerf because I expected that they were going to be pretty generous with the compensation. And that was a bet that paid off nicely, so. I also, the thing that actually prompted me finishing 6.2 exploration was when they announced that they were going to change Morningstar and how she's like so OP for the no retreat path. So I went in and I finished it like within a day or two after they announced that. So I like my first clear of the Grandmaster, then I went in for a couple more times, and then I was being terrible. Yeah, the Grandmaster overall was cool. I would make a couple changes to that fight. The first being that there needs to be some sort of like counter on the screen in the first phase, so that you know exactly how many attacks you have left, or how many moves you have left before your moves are banned. It's like I found myself just... It didn't really... There may be like a static number, but it didn't feel like that. It just seems like, you know, stuff is banned in the middle of a combo, and then you get the blunders, and then you're dead. So I would add some sort of counter there so you know what you can do and what you can't do. And then the other change, I would honest to God remove the reverse controls. That was so irritating. I hate reverse controls. And there are so few champs that can bypass it. Have I 100%ed Cavalier difficulty? Yes. And so I did all of Cav difficulty on stream, so you can look those up if you are so inclined. And I also did the 4-star challenge, but I did that offline. That was a lot of fun. Ended up being more fun than I expected it to be. So I'm looking forward to seeing what challenge they'll come up with next month. The rewards, honestly... Oh. Stupid black bulb. The rewards, I think, for Cav and for the 4-star challenge in particular, I think could be better. Yeah, dude. I have a 5-star Sinister dupe now, and he is definitely getting the rank up at some point, specifically for that reason. Or ooh, you stinker. What's up, Melvin? Good evening to you, sir. Man, when he hits you with that close proximity special 2, it makes me nervous every time. There we go. Cav difficulty is so much harder without any rank 5s. I'm not sure if I agree totally with that. I think I mean, you can do it with 4 stars. Completion, anyways. I think you can manage exploration with rank 4s. It's not going to be as easy, of course, but it's definitely manageable. Professor X isn't immune to reverse controls. I think he is. But I don't remember if it's like permanent uptime or if he needs like 25 of those channeling charges like he does for the anti-evade and anti-miss ability that he has. I cannot wait to have this girl at rank 3. When Legacy took his captain over to rank 3, that video that he did was like cocaine. Just watch it on repeat. It took her into AQ and just slaughtering fools in like, you know, one combo. Good stuff. Oh no! Oh, are you serious? Got the stun. Oh man. I hear you're gonna stream for 8 hours. That's fake news, Melvin. I do not have the time, nor probably the patience to do that. So we're gonna be doing it. We're gonna be doing it over a few nights this week. Is the plan. Chief, you just too good at this game. Right. You should not judge my skill level based on taking in OP champions in the Realm of Legends, but I appreciate the compliment, Kai. Not 8 hours, 12 hours. Stream for 6 hours? No, that's not happening either. I work 40 hours a week, and then I get off work and I work with my kids until bedtime. So when I usually stream in the evenings here, that's pretty much all the time I have. And I have to choose between streaming or between playing on my PlayStation. So, yeah. Did I do 1 or 2 runs already with Nick? I can't remember. Anybody remember? Captain Marvel is useless. She's so overrated. Who else do I like to use? We can do a couple runs with Archangel, but again, we have to back out every time. Because he can't take Captain Marvel. He can only take Winter Soldier. Is he marked as a hero? He is, okay. What do I usually do here? I do like double Quake and Hawkeye, I think. Which increases his ability accuracy. And then I do like Crossbones for the crit. Not farming for revives? No. I have about 70 or so saved up, plus a bunch of free crystals. I hope 70 will work, but if not, we'll just buy some, I guess. I'm way behind on chat. You calling me June, dude? You will reach 600 in about 20 minutes. You strongly disagree with Captain Marvel being overrated. J-Rock's just salty because he has been unable in many tries to pull Captain Marvel. So try Hood. Jacob, what's happening, man? Reverse psychology works. Sure, dude. Sure. So against Winter Soldier, you can... The key here is basically to take a bunch of blocked hits, which gives him poison. And then you can actually counter his heavy with your heavy because the distance works so well. And obviously this is way faster if you run suicides because you don't have to use any specials here. And since you really only have to do this fight, I don't really care about the chip damage at all. Oh, that was my fault. There we go. Not too bad. Plat Pool was actually quite annoying on my baby account. Couldn't outpace his healing. Interesting. Warlock sucks too. I sound like Spidey now. Oh my god. If you want to sound like Spidey though, J-Rock, you need to flood the chat with messages about how awful the champion is. See, I would love to do like the rest of the way with Archangel, but it's just there needs to be an option like when you're in a quest here, you hit this red button, and you need go back, end quest, and restart quest, which restarts with the same team, so you could just do Winter Soldier, restart quest, and go right back in. Oh, that's right. The sleepiness. Why am I letting him hit me? He doesn't have any bleeds on him. There we go. When I get Apocalypse and I can make Archangel even better, the potion farming on if you just want to do Winter Soldier is going to be pretty crazy. Because the neuro stuns will last longer. And his ability accuracy, I think, on the bleeds is even better, too. So, this Archangel's so good. So good with APOC. Look, he hasn't thrown a single special in 2 fights. Oop, he was stunned there. There we go. 2 fights, no specials. Why am I bringing Crossbones? He's got a crit synergy with Quake. And I think on basic hits, Archangel has a chance to bleed. Let's see here. But where's the... Yeah, critical hits have the bleed chance, so the more you crit, the better you are. Plus the Quake and Hawkeye synergy means that you'll be getting a higher than 40% chance to bleed. And then the heavy attacks have a straight chance to bleed rather than a crit, so I probably don't need Crossbones. I could probably do like Nick Fury, but again, for one fight and then restarting, it works. I'm already tired of fighting Winter Soldier and backing out, so time is it? It is 10 o'clock. Going for about an hour and a half. All right, we'll do maybe one more run, I think. And we'll call it a night early. Who else do I usually like to go in with? We could do a run with Guillotine. All these other options are like really slow though. You could do Ghost, but the AI never cooperates with Ghost. You know what? Screw it. We'll just go back to Old Reliable here. Omega and Emma. Where are you at? Emma? Did I miss her? Oh, she's right in front of me. And then, does Storm have a synergy with her? No, just special attacks. No, I want the Professor X synergy. Cool. How many locker objectives do we have left? I can tell you exactly how many we have left, actually. So, we have a total of 35, and I have used 19 keys, and I have not completed the objective for today. So if I were to change one of these to yes, that means we have 15 keys left. So there you go. Yes, I have prioritized my rewards. I'll give you a little glimpse into how my mind works. So I'm getting all of the signature stones first. I mapped out all 35 rewards that I wanted across Legendary and Epic, right? The reason I'm getting the signature stones and these T4 CC crystals first is because I want the catalysts to sit in my inventory for as long as possible. And if I get them now, they're going to go straight into my stash and they're going to expire. But if I wait to get them until the end of the month, then they will sit there and they're more likely that I will be able to use them. So that's why I'm doing that. That has been my TED Talk on prioritizing rewards. Thank you for attending. Increased AR from Sin is nice, yes. Don't know what I was doing on that. Yeah, I think I would say overall, Colossus is probably my favorite Realm of Legends champ. No ramp up required, really. He hits hard right out of the gate. Like, look at this. If you get lucky, I mean, if you get lucky with crits, I've gotten Winter Soldier down. Playing with just, you know, heavy, parry and heavy, and special 2. I think my best is 32 hits to get him down. Oh no. There we go. I can never find the champ I'm looking for. It drives me crazy. Graham, good night, Dan. Thank you for hanging out. Catch some Z's. See you on the flip side. To be honest, feels like my R5, my 5-star Groot for fun. I would not recommend rank 5ing your 5-star Groot for fun. Even if Groot got a buff, his animations and like the way that he slowly when he slowly moves, I'm not gonna say it, J-Rock, I'm not gonna say it. The way that how clunky his animations feel, I still probably wouldn't want to play as him, even if he was like an actual good champ. It's the same way I feel about Black Widow, Deadly Origins. Like, the 7-hit combos are just so... like, there's no rhythm. I don't like playing as her. Even though she's good. There's lots of good champs, though. Other good champs that feel good to play. Oh, stunned again. Come on, one crit. I try and parry specials more with Colossus, but my muscle memory takes over and I end up just dodging. For me, priority is 6 stones, AGs, shards, gold gems, and the frag crystals, yeah. I need ISO. I have solved my ISO problem by hoarding 4-star crystals. I think I have about 125,000 4-star shards, which comes out to what, 60 some? I'm trying to get these throat drops out of here and they're stuck. Good. Oh, we almost got it. Almost. Alright, we're gonna need to call in some backup here. Haha! Gross. Gross. One like melted inside the case. That's why it got stuck. Yeah, I got the Awakening Gems already. I got the Tier 5 class Catalysts. So. I like playing several champs who are considered meh at best. Electra. Electra is very satisfying to play. Again, like, she's like the complete opposite of Groot. She's maybe not that useful in today's meta, but her animations are so snappy, and she just feels great to play. Like, I take my X23 to AQ all the time, just for fun. She's rank 4. And it's the same thing, like, snappy animations, she feels fast. So even though I might not be doing as much damage as I could be doing with, like, Corvus, like, the gameplay has me engaged, and it's not just like I'm running on autopilot all the time. So. Electro is one of those champs that, like, could be really good with just maybe a couple minor adjustments. Like her, that ability that she has where she reduces ability accuracy if you're suffering from a debuff. She just needs more ways to apply a debuff. Because right now, you can only really consistently punish people who use suicides or somebody who has bleeds, or can be bled. Ronan is very smooth to play with. For me, with him, though, I don't like his ramp up. I feel like you basically have to leave damage on the table at the start of the fight in order to build him up properly. Like, you know, you're doing 3 hits backing off, 2 hits backing off until you build up his, whatever his cruelty passes, I think they are. But he's definitely fun to play, for sure. Who do I like playing that's probably considered meh? A lot of people still hate on Venom the Duck. I freaking love playing Venom the Duck. I haven't played Venom the Duck in Incursions, actually, now that I think about it, in quite some time. I have to resolve that pretty quickly. I worked on a brand new overlay for the Abyss run. Maybe I'll give you guys a preview after this fight. It's pretty fun. I want to kind of keep the interface a bit cleaner. So that was my goal, anyways. But I would say that I did not accomplish that goal. I just made it a little bit messier, but in a different way. I took off the last sub and the last donation stuff, and I replaced it with something else. Oh, look, a stun? No way! Oh man, and he pushed me to my special 3. That sucks. Unless you're playing against a Bleed Immune, his ramp up can be annoying, yes. They didn't give him true strike or true accuracy, also true, yeah. Stun, yes. Alright, let's see if this works here. So, streaming Abyss. Here we go. So we've got the potion and revive counters, which are linked to a file, so I can update those as I go. And then I've got as we complete different champions, there's little X's that I can mark on them. So we've got you know, everybody here. We've even got Cyclops down there between the champion and Loki. Crack myself up sometimes. So yeah, it should be fun. I'm excited to get going on it tomorrow. Yeah, you got it, dude. That's my first Abyss path. Yes, that is what it's going to be. The easy path. There's like 20 some fights. They're all pretty much that long. Jeez. So we'll see. We'll see how long it takes. I'm going to be boosting too. I think I have like 9 or 10 of the 30% champion boosts. And I think I am in the overflow on the medium attack boosts. So we should be able to, and I don't mind using boosts for this content. Because if I'm not going to use boosts for Abyss, then what the hell am I going to use them for? I don't use them in War anymore. So it's pretty much Act 6 in Abyss, and that's it. But I'm not going to boost, I don't think, until I get Aegon ramped up, because I don't want to get caught like too far ahead without having him at the combo that I need him. So I look forward to you to take me on then. Good night. All right, man. Take it easy, dude. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. I'm going to finish this path up, and then I'm going to call it a night as well, I think. Maybe sooner. We're almost at the 2-hour mark, so want to maybe get some Avengers in before bed. Plus, I'm going to be streaming for quite a while the rest of the week, I think. So I haven't been keeping track of my potions here. I'll have to do a count tomorrow, probably. This was a good watch. Thanks, Brian. Brian, are you streaming tonight too, or are you streaming right now? I think you mentioned earlier you were doing a 5-star. Was that live? I can barely concentrate on my own chat. I can't imagine trying to watch somebody else's stream while streaming. Although I guess I kind of do that when J-Rock and I do incursions, so. Thanks for making time to play today. Brian, you're too kind, man. You're most welcome. I pulled a 2-star, 3-star, and 4-star Trash Panda. Same with Black Panther today. This has happened really recently. 5 stars too. That is pretty bizarre, dude. The 2-star is not so bizarre because like the 2-star pool is very small. And they don't put any of the like the exclusive champs in the pool. But the 3 and 4-star, that is very bizarre. Let's see if this Black Panther catches me with a close range special 2. Although I'm bleeding in, so it really doesn't matter if he does or not. Oh, you son of a... I've been trying recently to kind of force myself to improve with spacing. Because that's a skill that I really would like to improve on. So you see me like, you know, rather than punishing specials with a combo, kind of, you know, testing out the spacing difference on heavy attacks and whatnot. Because it differs from champ to champ. Not only that, but it differs, you know, depending on who you're facing too. So, Realm of Legend affords the opportunity to easily try that kind of stuff. That's what I use Arena for too, practicing different playstyles and whatnot, learning new champs. Top tier professional face blocking. Power drained again. Wanda, why do you do this to me? Wow, definitely dodged that. I don't know what happened there. Worst part about getting hit by Scarlet Witch is that she's probably going to crit, which removes at least one of my armors. Oops, that was definitely me. Oh, what? That was a weird fight. That reminds me, did I see the WandaVision trailer? Yes. And we talked about it way early on. My hype level is pretty high for it, to be honest. It seemed kind of odd, yes. Yes, it did. So I think if you've read House of M, I think it's going to be a kind of an adaptation on that. And there was an Easter egg in the trailer to that run as well. So I think what it's basically is going to happen is that she's like living in this like small town, and they kind of start to show it in the trailer, where she's like sitting on a couch and she's all disheveled and she's got like, you know, a robe and slippers on, and I think basically she has like a psychotic break and essentially creates this like bubble dimension around this town and like warps the reality of everybody who lives there, and then she's able to essentially like fake resurrect Vision somehow. That part I'm not clear on, like, because then he seems surprised to find out that he's dead, so if he's a figment of her imagination, then he shouldn't really care. So that part I'm not really clear on, but... And I think it's going to directly feed into Doctor Strange, too. I think she's going to lose control, and it's going to kind of, like, bleed into, like, reality, and then Doctor Strange is going to have to help her fix it. Yeah, so the wine bottle that she pours, the French... the translation is like, it's like House of Misery, I think, something similar to that, so pretty cool. All right, 2 fights left, and then we will we'll call it an evening, folks. Yeah, but in like House of M, she flips out because she's trying to resurrect her kids. I'm not really sure what they'll do about the kids in this show. I think maybe they will have kids. Like in the comics, I think it originally something like Vision was able to have kids because he was such an advanced robot. But then it came out later that like her kids were like demon children or something like that. I'm not really sure they'll take that approach, but I don't know. I think my biggest unanswered question that I hope they address is like, are they going to use this show to kind of like retcon Vision's death? So that's possible. They could also do the same with Quicksilver, because I think Aaron Taylor Johnson is confirmed for a cameo or an appearance. The other thing that's interesting is that Vision has the Mind Stone in his head still, which is very curious because if he was straight up resurrected, he would probably not have that. So that's interesting. So if they, I don't know, there's lots of possibilities. I think my expectation is that they don't resurrect, that at the end of this show that Vision is going to be actually gone, and that she is the only way for her to like get out of this episode, psychotic episode or whatever you want to call it, is for her to actually come to terms with his death. And once she actually does that, then she'll be able to kind of like, you know, work towards, you know, healing herself. That's what I would suspect is going to happen. I think it'd be cool to bring him back, but I don't know. I'm not sure he has a huge place in the MCU at large without, you know, so many of the other big name Avengers there. Like Quicksilver is a different story. I think they could bring him back, but well, my heavy attack just whiff. My big question here is like, who's going to be the big bad in both the show and Doctor Strange 2, because it could be Nightmare. But it also could be somebody like Mephisto. So. Did you mention Scarlet Witch's bro? Yeah. I think they confirmed. Let me look that up real fast. WandaVision, Aaron Taylor Johnson. Lots of differing not opinions. I don't know, differing facts, I guess, on whether or not he will come back. But that would be cool if he did. Yeah. Vision shall be resurrected, maybe. I don't know. He will be for the length of the show. I don't think it's going to be permanent. So, all right, folks, we are at just about 2 hours, and we did probably, what, 6 or 7 runs? Let's take a look at the old stash here. do a quick count of how many I have. 1, 2, 3, 11, 17, 17 plus 8 is 25, 33, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72, 74, 77, 85, 93, 101, 109, 117, 125, 133, 141, 149, 157. Counting in my head this fast is good. I probably made a mistake already. 147, 155, 163, 171, 173. So in the stash, 173 plus whatever I have already in my inventory. So I think we're pretty good. Maybe I'll do another couple runs tomorrow morning. We'll see. What's going on? Sorry, man. We're just about to finish up, but I appreciate you stopping by. Should we raid Brian Perkins? I suppose so. He appears to be the only one live right now, so yes, we will go raid Brian. Grab his link here. Alright. Alright, so here is a link to Brian's stream. And we'll go over there with hashtag raid. Alright, folks, that is going to do it for me this evening. So, again, the plan is to start Abyss tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. Maybe it'll go well. Maybe it won't. But I'm going to try and get some rest. Come back fresh tomorrow. So, go raid Mr. Perkins. He's a good dude. Remember to hit that like button, please, on your way out. That would make me very happy. Appreciate it. And hit that sub if you aren't already. I'll be back tomorrow around 8 or 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, and we'll probably go for definitely 2 hours, probably closer to 3, maybe more, depending on how the fights go. So, all right, that's it. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and as usual, see you again next time. Bye.